Did you miss me? Happy New Year. It's been like 2 weeks since I did Celery Talk. So we're calling this Celery Talk Season 2, Episode 1. Are you excited? Changing the format up just a little bit for you. Because I love you guys. I want to give you every single thing you need to feel good inside and out. So Happy New Year, January 7th. I spent the last 7 days in very quiet reflection. I did so much writing that I filled up an entire notebook. Also, this notebook is awesome. The Universe Has Your Back journal from Gabby Bernstein. You may have the cards that she has, which are really great. I have those too. But this is cool. It's got like really fun pictures and stuff in it that I'd show you. But then you'd read all my beautiful writing that I don't want you to read yet until I release my book. So I hope everybody is having the best year ever. I hope that you've created beautiful resolutions and they're totally on pace to come true, and all your goals are specific, measurable, actionable, and you're really, really inspired and excited by them, right? That's the only way this is gonna work. And for any of you that have already dropped off the resolution train, no surprise, I believe it's January 9th or January 8th is the typical time that it all goes out the window. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You just need a new plan. You just need to be more inspired, and possibly you need to be more realistic. I was listening to a podcast a couple weeks ago, and John Acuff was on there, and he was talking about how take your goals and then split them in half. Because a lot of times we want to go to the moon, and we haven't even gone, into the cockpit of the shuttle. So we have to baby step. Stop trying to skip so many steps. You guys, I was doing this with my business last year, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to do that first step. That first step seems boring. I want to go all the way to step 3. But that held me back, kept me stuck, kept me confused, kept me in I don't know. And it's because I needed to master these other steps. These are just the rules, right? They're the natural progression of building a business. But what about this? So my in-laws were here, and they detailed all my celery and put it in bags. Oh my God, it was really, really lovely of them to do that. So this is Farmer's Market celery. This stuff is so hunter green and gorgeous when you drink it. It's absolutely outstanding. I'm throwing an apple in there today. I have been doing straight celery juice for the last few days because ultimately that is the best way to consume this. Because the nutrients in celery juice on an empty stomach, pure celery juice, and the mineral salts and all the phytonutrients, they go into your cells with ease, without any resistance. And that's where the real magic is happening with celery juice. So I really do want to kick off our new season of Celery Talk with a fact about celery juice. So you really understand why the hell I'm talking about it at all, in conjunction with personal development, which, by the way, I believe is the foundation of success, of personal fulfillment, of creating purpose in your life. So what I believe celery juice does for me is creates clarity and balance in my mind and my body and my soul, which enables me to be motivated to get onto the camera and to get on screen with you to talk about decisions, for example, which is what I want to talk about today. But it's also, it's really balancing your gut biome. So I think a lot of us don't understand. So say, I imagine some of you may suffer from a little anxiety. I think everyone has a little bit of agita or whatever they call it during their day, depending on what's going on, right? Some people suffer from it more chronically. A lot of people don't understand that a lot of that starts in the gut, right? A lot of our fears actually start here. So if our gut biome is not operating optimally, then our anxiety levels can actually heighten more than we even really need them to, right? That fight or flight really doesn't need to be as heightened, but it does because we're already at this like heightened level. I'm gonna use heightened a lot in this video today. So what celery juice does, pure celery juice, is its mineral salts and its phytonutrients and all of the minerals that are in there, they actually get in and they create balance and optimal gut biome for you. And so when we can level that out and we can keep that at a nice, healthy pH, all of our emotions, our hormones, everything gets regulated. And those anxiety bouts get less, they get less intense. And then you actually have the clarity of mind to catch them and understand what's real and what's just me not feeling great because I ate a lot at the end of December. I did that. Okay, so have celery juice to create a healthy gut biome to reduce your anxiety. How cool is that, right? Like everybody's like, they're taking antidepressants, CBD oil, which I hear is amazing, so go for it. But maybe also in conjunction, try the celery juice because it could really, really help you. And in addition to all the other health benefits, which I will continually tell you about during Celery Talk. Okay, so really quick, I want to talk about decisions, and I've made one. I've made a very big decision to not let you down anymore. I played very small in 2018 with you on Celery Talk. I was riffing, I didn't know what I was doing, and I wasn't giving you all of me. So I apologize, but we're about to get really fucking deep now. I was giving you a lot of really cute kid glove morning routines and ways to be positive. But let's really talk about serious change and serious mental changes, beliefs, and habits that we need to create, that we need to destroy and uncreate, and then those that we need to create in order to live our best possible lives. You think about what I just said about anxiety. I know, man. I know. Oh my God. I used to have the Sunday scaries so powerfully that I'd cry myself to sleep on a Sunday night and I'd cry myself all the way to work on a Monday morning. I wasn't in alignment with what I wanted to do. And I also could peel it back and go, where am I responsible for this, right? Where have I actually retreated and not done the work? And so I got a little afraid because I was falling behind because I wasn't in love with what I was doing, right? So I got good on the fact that I needed to clean up my side of the street. And then when I did that and I got all that and I was like, nope, still not in love with this. I made the changes, and I made those changes because I decided to. So let's talk about something that might be on your resolution list. It could be something like being kinder, being more positive mindset. You just have to decide to do that. You don't have to you don't have to fill up a journal. You don't have to fill up the journal in order to decide that you want to have a more positive, rosy outlook on life and be kinder to your coworkers, to your family, to your friends, to your kids. You just have to decide to do it and then live into that decision. So in March of 2018, I had a very bad situation happen to me in my employment. Never mind that I didn't want to be doing this anymore anyway. So I do think that there was the universe working for me there. But it was an incredibly, I didn't see it coming. Basically the company imploded on itself and I lost a ton of money, and then a ton of money was not given to me that was owed to me. I lost everything. I lost my entire savings. I lost credit cards. I lost my heart for a little bit because I was in denial of what was going on. I thought magically, the Deus Ex Machina was going to come down and clean this all up for me, and it wasn't going to. And so I was retreating on myself and I wasn't being honest with myself about what was going on, and I was spending money and I was acting as if, and I wasn't being honest with myself. So the company shuts down. I'm owed an incredible amount of money in back pay. I am owed an incredible amount of money in expenses. And there's nothing I can do about this other than hire a lawyer and work through this. And sit and wallow, which is what I tried to do for about 2 months. I sat and I fucking wallowed. I acted like it wasn't real. I hoped. Hope ain't shit. Let me tell you that much. And then one day, after a very serious panic attack, I said, no more. I have to do something about it. And luckily, I had already built my coaching business. Luckily, I already had been working with amazingly powerful women. So that was it. I doubled down. I planted my flag. I decided that I wasn't going to sit there and go, meh, I'm fat. Meh, I don't have enough money. Or meh, I don't have enough to do. And I just started doing. I decided in that very moment that I am good enough, that I am enough to build my own business. I'm enough to build more value in the world. I believe that I live in a world where I can create my own value, where I can create my own business based on purely giving you what you need to live the most optimal life possible. I believe that we live in a world like that. And I believe that if I have the idea that I can do that I can do it. Because I do not believe that I would have an idea that I cannot fully execute. I just don't believe it. Think about the shit that we have done in this world. Think about going to the moon. Think about a fucking iPhone. I was gonna try to pick my iPhone up, but that's what's doing this. Amazing advancements in technology came from an idea. And more importantly, they came from a decision. People losing hundreds of pounds. That's actually harder, I think, than building an iPhone. That came from a decision. So I fucking decided that I ain't gonna sit there and cry. I'm not gonna sit there and complain. I actually had a very, very, very powerful coaching friend tell me one time, I'm not gonna listen to you complain about it anymore. Either do something about it or don't fucking talk about it. And it was the best tough love I've ever gotten in my life. And that moment that she delivered that service to me, that love to me, has never left me. I use her words a lot. I hear that when things come up and I'm like, you know, or I want to complain, or I want to gossip, or I want to obsess about what other people are doing. No. Is that going to get me closer to my vision of making a huge impact on the world? To elevate positivity for people in the world? No, absolutely not. It's actually the exact opposite of that. Okay. So I promise you, moving forward, you are going to get raw, real me and advice and insight into how you can actually just fucking take the reins of your life finally and do whatever the hell it is that you want and get paid generously for it and get regarded reverently for it and feel so good. Feel like you live the purpose fucking driven life that you deserve. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm tired of complaining. I'm tired of I don't know. I'm tired of I'm trying. That's not real. And we've got to put a stop to it. And I'm going to tell you one other thing is that you're going to put a stop to it when you fucking get good in your insides, man. Clean that damn inside of you up. This celery is going to help you do that. And then you're just going to be ready to roar. Fucking ready to be the lion that you are. Oh my God, I'm like, my heart is beating out of my chest because I'm so fucking happy that I came to this insight because my whole life has changed and I have so much optimism about what I can do for you, what you can do for you, and what we can do for everyone. We need it. I'm not crying, you're crying. Okay, so thank you so much for being with me on this journey, for listening to my words, for understanding the power of decision. Tony Robbins says it, your destiny is shaped in the moment that you make a decision. So right now, decide to go back and revisit your resolutions and your goals and look at how fucking real those really are. Do you need to cut them in half? Do you need to take a few off? Or are some of them uninspiring? Do you really want to be a vegan? If you don't want to, don't. Don't do it because other people are telling you need to do it. Stop that. I let go of a huge, huge, huge burden, a huge stuck, which was my incessant need for you to like me. Some of you are going to be like, Sarah's absolutely off her rocker right now. Good. Because I don't want to be on that rocker. I want to be on my own rocker. Finally. So get ready for it. Get ready for all the wisdom and nuggets on how to make your insides the cleanest they possibly can so you can be the best possible version of yourself and go out into that world feeling so incredible that when people encounter you, they're like, whoa, I need some of that. And I need to give that a promotion, more money, more service, more activity, more access, more clients, more houses, more money, more kids, more dogs, more. You can have more. Because if you think it and you put it into your heart, it's yours. All right, next up, we'll talk about visualization because I have just been going friggin' nuts with visualization lately. So you can decide on something, but if you don't do anything about it, then shame on you. That was the knife. All right, I love you guys so much. Get ready for some power. Get ready for me to explode. Can I explode anymore? Yes, I can. So can you. Love you guys. Mwah.